Hello friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Niranjan Singh and today we are going to see communication between two Spring Boot applications using RabbitMQ. As you all know that we are making a series of RabbitMQ and or you can say like messaging queue. What is messaging queue, overview of messaging queue, and what is RabbitMQ, overview of RabbitMQ, how to install RabbitMQ, and that some other terminology and concept also we have seen our previous videos. If you haven't watched that video, link are given in the description. You can watch that video also, so that you can better understand what is the messaging queue and why messaging queue is that much popular nowadays. So yeah, so today's we are going to see the communication between two Spring Boot applications using RabbitMQ. So let me start with the flow. So what flow we are going to create today? So I will show you the diagram first. So this is the diagram. Okay, so like we have customer service. Okay, customer here, the customer service is playing the role of producer. Okay, so customer service will send a request, or you can say like customer service will send a message to consumer order queue. Means in RabbitMQ, one queue is creating, the name of that queue is consumer order queue. Okay, so the message format is in JSON format. Okay, intentionally I took this one. Okay, so and after that the order service will consume whatever the message customer service will send to consumer order queue. Okay, so you can say like customer service is playing the role of producer here, consumer order queue playing the role of queue, and order service is playing the role of consumer. Okay, so guys, yeah, if you are new to this channel, or if you are new to this video, so I already cover what is producer queue and consumer. Okay, so do watch that video first so that you can understand and you can correlate this terminology with this. Okay, also if you are new to this channel, please subscribe to my channel so that you can get the notification of that one, because we are mostly covering the part which is not present in Google or which is rarely present. So that part we are covering here. Okay, so yeah, so let we start with this one. So let me go to my STS. Here we are using the tool called STS, Spring Tool Suite. Yeah, so friend, this is my STS. So you need to go to file, new, and here is Spring Starter project. Okay, if you're not finding here, so you can go to other and search Spring Starter project. Okay, Spring Starter, to next. Make sure that it's connected to your internet so that it will come. Okay, because it's fetching the detail to from this URL. Okay, so let me give the name like customer service and com dot rabbit mq. Okay, and here also I can give the same name, com dot rabbit mq dot customer service. Okay, so this is my main package where my main class is there. Okay, so Java version I can select like 8. Next, and we need here web, Spring Web. After that we need a RabbitMQ. Okay, and we need Jersey. Okay, because we are developing a REST web services, so we need this one. Okay, so you can see like now it's importing. Okay, and we can see our package here. Okay, so yeah, this is the main class, and let me create controller package. Go to package dot controller, create one class. Controller name will give like customer service controller. Okay, and we need a model class also. So create one model class, package dot model. To finish, class, we'll give the class name like customer request. Okay, so this is our request. So let me create the first this one, my Pojo class. So private string customer name private string customer city. You can take any field. Okay, so that's not a problem. So I am taking three field. I will take. Okay, customer mobile number. So mobile number basically the integer or long data type, but here I am taking string. Okay, so as I am not using Lombok, so I will create the getter setter. Go to source, click on generate getter setter. Okay, select all we need. Okay, so yeah, my getter setter is created. So I think Pojo class is done. Now we'll move to our controller class. Okay, creating controller, we need to annotate with @rest controller. Why it is not taking? Okay, I don't know why it is not taking, but now it's coming. Okay, no problem. So yeah, so let me create the method here. Public void method name will give customer order request. Okay, we'll give the name like that. Okay, this is our method. So we need to map. We are using here. I am using request mapping. You can use post mapping also, some other mapping also. Okay, so as it is like inserting, so it should be post mapping. Okay, so post method. So URL name will give like customer service. Okay, and method name will give request method dot post. Okay, then it's optional like what result it is producing. So I'm just giving like JSON. Okay, or it is showing like okay produces. Okay, so consumes same application slash JSON. Okay, so yeah, so we have created mapped our this method. Okay, this is the URL and this is the post method, and the consume, it will consume the JSON request. Okay, and now it is accepting as it is post method. It should be some request body body. Okay, so request body, as we have already created the Pojo class. Okay, this is our request body. Yeah, so yeah guys, so we are done with our controller part. Okay, now here, as we all know that we need to communicate with RabbitMQ. So first we need to create the instance of RabbitMQ template. Rabbit template. Okay, so guys, if you have any queries, okay, so just comment so that we can solve that queries. Okay, so yeah, so we have created the RabbitMQ instance, template instance. Now we'll use this template. Okay, and we'll use the method of that template, convert and send. So many methods are there, right? So you can see like convert and convert a Java object to AMPQ message and send it to default exchange with default routing queue. So many methods are there, so we need the method which is having exchange. Okay, so I will use this method. So you can see like, let me bigger the screen. So I will use this method because we need to give exchange name and routing name. Okay, mostly we'll use this method only. So yeah, so as we already in previous video I told you that we need exchange, routing key and queue name. Okay, to to send our request or to send our message. Okay, so let me first configure these things. Okay, so I need to create the configuration class. So first I will create the configuration package. Configuration. Okay, so new class, will give class name customer RabbitMQ config. Okay, yeah, so here see what things we need. So first I will give at the rate configuration so that it will consider as configuration file and it will load. Okay, so yeah, so first what thing we need? So we need public exchange, we need, right? So create exchange, public static final. Okay, because we are not changing, right, this exchange and all, so make sure that it should be final. Okay, so here I am just giving hard coding this one, but better practice is to read from properties file. Okay, so I can give the exchange name like customer order service exchange. Okay, this one is there. What else we need? Public static final string. We need routing key. Okay, okay, so give like customer order service, any name you can give, right? But it should be like we can understand from there that yeah, this routing key belongs to for this purpose. Okay, and The last but the not least, we need queue to store our messages. Customer order service queue. Okay, so this thing is done. Now what thing we need? Okay, so we need to bind this. Okay, bind this thing. So we need to create one method, public binding binding customer service queue. Okay, we need to bind because as you all know, right? So how our service will know that yeah, we need to send the message to this exchange or to this queue, right? So for that we need to bind. Okay, so yeah, so so in builder class we are using binding. Okay, so yeah, so I can show you. So see, binding needs exchange name. So exchange name. Okay, to give this exchange name we need to create one more package, one more class which return our exchange. Okay, topic exchange. Return new and here I need to give this exchange name. Okay, so now I can use this one here dot. Okay, so here actually we need to create one more method which return rq, public queue customer order queue. Return new queue and name of that queue. So name of the queue is queue only. So we'll give here. Okay, I think okay, and this method we need to pass here. Okay, this is a queue name and the exchange give as a parameter this one. Okay, so yeah, so now it is taking. with routing key. Okay, and the routing key is our this one. Okay, so I think you understood, right? So yeah, so this is the queue name, this is our queue name, and this is our exchange name, and this is our routing key. Okay, now it is bind. Okay, so whenever we are sending any request, it is going to from there. Okay, so let me, so yeah, so we need to annotate with @bean, so that when our application will load, it will load these things also. @bean, so don't forget this one. Okay, else it will not load and it will not create the exchange and all, because how your application will know that yeah, this is this thing we need to do. Okay, so yeah, I think we are done with this configuration part. Now let me show you the controller part. So this is our controller. The exchange name will customer RabbitMQ customer RabbitMQ configure dot exchange. Okay, exchange is coming now. Customer dot routing key. Okay, and object is this or this object. Okay, so I think we are done, right? Yeah, so we are done, and now I will show you the Chrome. Okay, now let me open. Okay, so as you all know that username guest. Okay, I already log in. So here you can see there is no queue, zero queue. Okay, in exchange also customer exchange is not present currently. Okay, now let me run my application. Spring Boot app. So yeah, now it's running. Port number is 8080. By default port is 8080 only. So now you can see there is nothing, right? Currently nothing is there. In queue also nothing is there. Okay, so now we'll go to Postman and we'll hit. So okay, so this is our customer name, customer city, and customer mobile number. Name I gave Niranjan Mumbai, and mobile number. This is not my mobile number. Okay, so yeah, 500. Okay, so we got some error here. So let me open the error. So yeah, so this error intentionally I gave the message, this simple message converter only support this one serialization. Okay, so it's not converting to JSON. Okay, so for that we need to add one more attribute in my configuration file. Okay, I need to add one more method to convert my request to JSON. Okay, so return type is message converter. Okay, and message name you can give anything, converter or some anything. Okay, converter, and return convert. So I'm using Jackson here, Jackson to JSON, Jackson to JSON converter. Okay, so I'm using this one. So let me check. Oh, sorry, return. So yeah, so I think we'll stop this one again. And yeah, here also we need to give @bean and run this application. Okay, so again I want to show you whether it is created or not. So currently nothing is created. Okay, nothing is created. So let me run this one again. So I already show you the body. Okay, so let me run. So now it is coming 200. Okay, so now we'll go to RabbitMQ and refresh it. So here you can see our customer order service exchange is created. Okay, and if you go here, you can see customer order service exchange is connected to customer order service queue using routing key. Customer order service routing key. Okay, so if you see here in queue also one queue is created, and this is the queue, and one message is ready. Okay, so what message is there? Let me show you. So go down and get message. So here Niranjan Mumbai 91234556. Okay, it's coming. Now what I will do, I will change something. Okay, so we'll give like sing and we'll give like Goa number like 91 something something. Okay, and send. So yeah, let me show you here. So this is our queue and two messages are coming here. So let me show you. So we'll give 10 get start. So here you can see like consumer name saying Goa, and this one is there, and previously we have inserted this thing. Okay, and content type is a JSON. Okay, so yeah, so I think you are clear with how to send a request to RabbitMQ, right? So let me now will show you how to consume this one. Okay, so see, now no consumer is available, right? So no consumer is available, then it will store. Okay, here it is already present. Okay, it is not deleted or it is not consumed or lost. So let me now will create one more project. So directly I am going Spring Starter, and we'll give here like name like order service, order service, and here also we need to give order service, order service. Okay, and next, and here we need web, Spring Web. Okay, Spring Web. Jersey is not needed because we are consuming, but yeah, in my next video I'm going to continue from there, so I'm adding Jersey also. In next video we need the Jersey concept also, and RabbitMQ. Okay, so I added these three. Yeah, so let me create the package. So dot service, and here I can give the class name like order service consumer, anything, any name you can give. Okay, so let me annotate the red component. Okay, now we'll create one method which consume this method, public void consume customer order service queue. Okay, customer order service queue. So here also we need to create the model class. So create the model, finish, and just copy the same class. Okay, you can write also, but I am just copying the same thing here. Okay, so yeah, so we'll give the parameter like customer request instance like this, and see, so our method is created. So now to consume this method, we have annotation called rabbit listener. Okay, so just use this rabbit listener and give like queues. What is the queue name there? So our queue name is this one. Okay, and put this out customer message. Okay, so I think yeah, we are done. So let me run this one also. Run as Spring Boot app. Oh, sorry, it will not run because already this port is using, right? So let me change the port. So go to resource, application server dot port 9091 will give. Save. Order service. So yeah, so I think, oh, so see here it is showing like cannot invoke with incoming message. Okay, so it's not able to convert this our JSON request. Okay, so see all the message gone, right? You can see like, see all the messages consumed. We are not getting the result because the we have like problem with our application that it's not able to convert to JSON. Okay, so to convert to JSON, we can use this method again. Convert method. Okay, so we can use this method here. So yeah, better we can create one configuration class. Okay, so we'll create one package dot configuration and we'll give the configuration like order service rapid mq config finish. We give there these things, we give here, put like at the rate configuration. Okay, so yeah, now we'll start and let's see what will happen. So order service, okay, so we'll have, we'll send two requests. Okay, see, we'll send two requests and okay, so yeah, so it's coming right now. We are not getting any exception here. Okay, so and this out it is printing the hash code also here, but we are we need the value, right? So just give like get customer name, copy this one, paste. Okay, and here we'll give customer get customer city, and here we'll give get customer mobile. Okay, so yeah, so we'll stop this one and close this one. So yeah, so now customer service is only customer service is running. Okay, so we'll hit three, one time, two time, three time, four time. Four message should come here. Okay, wait for some time or do refresh, it will come. Okay, so four messages is coming right now. So yeah, you can see messages also here, all are same messages only. Okay, okay, four messages coming same in JSON format. Now I'm going to start the order service. See, all messages are consumed. Saying Goa, फिर saying Goa. Okay, one time, two time, three time, and four time. Okay, now I can show you here how many messages are present now currently. So you can see zero messages there. Now you can hit, it will come right. So now we'll hit, see, added one more. Okay, now I hit added one more. Now I can change Mumbai or Niranjan and send. Okay, it's coming. Okay, so I think you are clear with this. Okay, so this one also we need to give to in configuration file. Okay, don't hard code these things. Okay, go to customer here, copy this one, paste it here. Okay, from here you can copy, from here you can give like what is an order dot q. Okay, again we'll run, we'll stop this one. It is not saved, that's why. Okay, so yeah, so now we'll start one more time. Send, it stopped, right? So we'll start. Okay, Niranjan, Mumbai, it's coming. Okay, I think service, customer service stopped, so I need to start this one also. So now if you are hitting, see, Niranjan, Mumbai, and if I'm giving anything like anything, India or India, or something like that, and send. So you can see here, right? It is coming. So hope guys you understood. Just summarize this one again, what we did today. So first we created the customer service to send the request to our queue. Okay. So yeah. So we have created, first we created the controller class. This is our controller class, and we have annotated with REST controller to create the REST controller, and we have used RabbitMQ template to send a request to RabbitMQ. Okay, so we have used convert and send method. Okay, which has parameter like exchange, routing key, and the object, whatever the parameter we are passing. So yeah, so for that we have used configuration also to bind our queues and exchange. So in configuration we have created exchange. Okay, so exchange we have like customer order service exchange we have created, and routing key we have created routing key, and we have also created the queue where our message is storing. Okay, then we have created one method called customer order queue method, which is returning queue. Okay, so we have written our queue which is we have created, and then we have used converter to convert our message to JSON. Okay, so for that we have used created one method called converter, and we have used @bean to load this method when the Spring Boot application is loading. Okay, so we have used Jackson to convert to JSON, and then we have created one more method called exchange. There we have written exchange. Okay, and then we have bind our this all queues and routing keys with our exchange. Okay, so yeah, so to bind we use binding builder, which has method called bind, and in method we have like customer order queue which is containing queue, and then to exchange where we are sending to this exchange, and the who is binding this queue and this exchange with the help of writing with method we are using, and parameter we are giving like routing key. So yeah, so we have also created the Pojo class, which has having three fields: customer name, customer city, and customer mobile number. So yeah, from here we are sending the request, and this request is going to RabbitMQ. Okay, And also we have created other project also where we are consuming this one. We have like order service consumer class, which has using we are using at the rate rabbit listener, which containing queue name, and we are displaying this queue here. Okay, queue data to here. We have configuration class, which convert the request, or you can say like message, to JSON. Okay, so yeah, so guys, hope you understood this one. Okay, so yeah, so in next video I'm trying to cover about this one also. We are going to continue this practice, and we have like some other things also to understand in RabbitMQ. So that topic we are going to cover in next session. Hope guys you like this video. If you have liked this video, please like, share and subscribe, and also watch our previous video if you haven't watched, and press the bell icon also to get my video notification to you. Thanks for watching. If you have any doubt, please comment so that we can reply to your comments and we can solve your doubt. Thanks guys. If you have any suggestion, please give suggestion also. Thanks for watching.